what you're looking at is the front brake components for my Toyota Yaris. And I've showed this in previous videos. I let the car sit for about 6 months because it's having a continued brake problem in the front. It's got the front brakes are dragging, at least one of them for sure. And what I found out is one of the main problems is how I lubricated the slide pins. Now this is a printout of the actual shop manual. It's a PDF. Most people would just ignore these two things down here, but I found out that it's very important to pay attention to these two things. One says to use a lithium soap-based glycerin grease. The other one says disc brake grease. So if you go up here, so this colored arrow indicates the piston seal, the piston, the cylinder boot, and the slide pins. See, okay, so those are all rubberized components. Then for this colored arrow, the white one, it says disc brake grease. And that's to do the shims, anti-squeal shims for the brake pads. Okay. So I bought a rebuild kit, but I did not use it 6 months ago. So I'll just set this over here. Alright, so what you're looking at is various products. This part moved. Okay, this row here is the actual part kit, rebuild kit from Toyota. So there's the piston seals. This is the rubber slide pin part. And this is the grease. Now, they include the grease. And I'm pretty sure that when you buy this Toyota kit, this grease is actually this lithium soap-based glycerin grease, because they sell a other part number that is called disc brake grease, and it's $45 a tube. So I pretty expensive, but I'm pretty sure that this grease here is to lubricate these two parts. I'm not going to say positively, but they do sell a different part that they classify as brake grease from Toyota. So what happened is, 6 months ago I used this product. It says lubricates caliper pins and slides, and it's classified as a lubricant. So what happened was, instead of using the rebuild kit that I bought, I put the caliper back together with the old parts. So it was a partial rebuild, and I used this product exclusively. Now this product worked really well for the replacement of the disc brake grease. So it worked really well on the shim, the anti-shim for the brake pads. It worked very poorly as this lubricant, especially for the slide pins. Of course, I didn't rebuild this part here, but I did add lubricant onto the slide pins. And this product failed miserably. It swelled up the rubber. So I went to Toyota looking for some more of this, and the guy told me they don't sell this. Now I don't know if that's 100% positive, but he would not order this for me. All he could get was the brake grease. So I went looking for different products that could replace this pink grease. What I found out is that when a product says grease, like there and there, it's really not a replacement for this, the pink stuff that comes from Toyota. So this is one product I picked out. They sell this in all different sizes. This is like the packets. And on the back, it says caliper slides, bolts and pins, and it says all metal to metal contact points. Do not use on internal caliper pistons and wheel studs because there's usually a rubberized seal for the piston. This is another one that's very similar to this product. Lubricate all parts with a light coat of caliper grease. Okay, it really doesn't say anything about rubberized parts, but the fact that it has the word grease in there, like this one, it probably should not be used. Now in this product, this is the one that gave me all the trouble to start with. I think it's really a brake grease, but it's sold as a lubricant. Lubricates caliper pins and slides. Okay, so there's not apply caliper. Second one, apply caliper lube to pins, slides, bushings, pistons, and rubber sleeves and seals. Well, that's exactly what I did, and 6 months later it swelled up every rubber part that I applied it to. This is the one that says don't use it on the piston, the caliper piston. It says unlike silicone-based brake greases, and then it talks about how this one is better. Grease will not damage rubber or plastic components. I'm very leery and confused because they don't want you putting it on the piston, either for two reasons. Either it does screw up the rubber seal for the piston, or it binds the piston. But maybe someone else knows for sure out there and can comment on that, why they don't want you putting it on the caliper piston, but yet they say it won't damage rubber or plastic components. So unlike silicone-based greases, so what happens is this is the only one I found that comes close to maybe a replacement for the pink stuff. But also, now they're both the same. This one's a lot older. And it says contains silicone. So this one is saying it's superior to silicone lubricant, and this one is a silicone lubricant. But the new version of it does not say anything like that on the back of the tube. So out of all these products, and like I said, this one is, you could tell, see the yellowing? I don't know why I bought it. It must have been sitting on the shelf for 10 years. This one is the new version right here. But I think basically these are the same thing. They probably just started marketing it in this bottle because people probably used it more for brake stuff. But this is the old one right here, and it also says brake parts. And then it looks like at some point they just made a specific product for brakes, but it's the same company and everything. You can see. You probably won't even be able to find this because it's so old. I bet you 10 years. 10 years this has been sitting on the shelf at that store. So out of all these products, use the one that comes with the Toyota rebuild kit. And I have to point out, this is not the full kit displayed here. This is just a few parts that I wanted to show in the kit. I mean, the kit's a full kit, but when you have to apply it to here, and especially the pins, use the pink stuff. Now, if you have to use the brake grease, I think this one worked really well. So for this, for the shims, this I think worked really well. The one that ruined a lot of the plastic, I mean a lot of the rubber parts. Out of these products over here, I'd probably go with this one first if something happened to the pink stuff. But I don't know for sure. I'm going to take the old seals and these old ones, but especially the seals for the piston, and I'm going to saturate them in this product here, like in a plastic bag, and let it sit for 6 months and see what happens to them. So the update for this video is going to be 6 months away, but I want to see if this product will swell up the rings, the seal rings for the caliper piston, and then also see if it swells up these even more. This is a new one, but the old ones I still have, so that's what I want to do. I want to test this product because I think after this is probably the next choice. And both of these say grease right here and here. They're not going to be for lubricating these rubber parts. That's my opinion, because I'm very leery of using a product that could swell up the new parts I'm going to put in. So obviously I'm going to use up this pink stuff, and then I'll run a test to see if this product ruins these parts. But on this one, it's a very good product for the brake grease, but not for lubricating these or this. Because I got fooled by what it said on the back. Will not attack rubber. Protects rubber seals from drying out. Lubricates caliper pins and slides. I have to disagree because it ruined, like I said, it ruined the rubber parts I had on my caliper. But for this bottom one, right here, number 3, this product is great for that application. So you can use it for the anti-squeal shims, and that's about it. Okay, so I hope this helps, and I hope this saves somebody some money down the road, because this project's costing me more money than I wanted it to be. So anything to save a little bit of cash. Okay, thanks for watching.